Okay, we are on the water test, pulling away from the dock on the Willie Predator. We've got our electronics fired off. Agreed. Charts, and then we're still loading on this guy. Okay, VHF is on. Controls are on. And go. Tiller down, trimmed all the way down. Trimmed all the way down. In gear. I'm not really the best at tillers, but let's go. Looks like it's got a nice tensioner on here, so you don't have to worry about holding it. It's also got a tensioner underneath here too that you can tighten or loosen. Gives you a little bit of control when you're tillering. You don't have to fight the thing the whole time. Loosen that throttle a bit, throttle holder. Trimmed all the way down, here we go. Basically a perfect day today. Pretty much perfect. Give it a turn around. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's check out this 2010 Willie Predator. We've got a 22.5-foot length overall, bow to stern on this boat. It looks like the brakes have been deleted on here. We have a 2 5/16 inch ball here, so that's a little bigger than normal, so just be aware of that. And then we've got a 4 flat on the 4 flat on the plug. 4 flat, and then we got a swing away jack here. We've got a heavy duty winch on the front here. Sorry, somebody else needs to make noise. Okay, we've got a spare tire, full spare tire, Galvy wheels. One thing that's really cool here is we've got docking lights in the bow, look great. And you'll see also we have the Minnkota Ulterra, which is the auto deployer. So you can be that cool. You can basically launch that thing. You can launch that thing with the remote. You can launch this boat by yourself, shove it off the back of the trailer, hit the brakes. As soon as it slides away, hit the button, deploy that motor, and go put it in anchor mode out in the middle until you walk back down. One person loading. So cool. All right, we got a really good paint here. This boat has been repainted, so this blue paint is fresh and in quite good shape. I do not see many dents or dings. The boat is really quite straight. We've got a easy loader bunk trailer. We got a nice delta pad underneath here. Some reverse chinage on the sides there. Very nice. Drainage right here at the lowest point that sits above the water line, actually. Okay, some chine guides. It was actually a very easy boat to load and unload. Didn't have any troubles with that. We got the oil bath hubs here. All of them are clear. None of them have cloudy, so they're not leaking. Okay, LED lighting here on the back. Got a little rusty on the bolts here and there, but it's actually not too bad for a salt boat. Okay, we've got a pull-out ladder here. 3-rung, gets way down there. There you go. Some fresh anodes here on there, some fresh anodes. Okay, this Yamaha 150 here is actually a newer motor. And so we'll pull up the hours on it. We'll have to scan it, but it's actually a new motor. So that's new, as well as the 9.9 high thrust electric start power tilt trim T99. Okay. Now I'm curious where he mounted the, oh, there's the transducer mount over there. A lot of electronics on this boat. We'll see that here in just a second. A tiny little ding right here. Very hard to see it, but it's a slight dent. Some scuffs from the dock here. Nice big bow plate on here. They look really cool. And then we've got the LED lights. Those are rad. Those are bright. You can't even tell they're even there. All right, let's hop up inside here. There's a lot going on this boat, so I hope I don't miss anything, because there's quite a bit. Jackson couldn't quite make it up in here. Okay, we're gonna pop these covers off right here to expose two 12-inch screens. Two, did I say two? Two 12-inch screens. Those are Garmin 12, I bet you they're 1240, no, I don't know, 12, those are 12s, because the 9's way smaller. Those are 12s. And then we've got electronics and switches over here, our Garmin radio, VHF radio, all of our switches there, as well as RPM gauge and a fuel gauge there. Okay. We have the trolling motor, and it also has on it, let's run it down. Oh, I turned the battery switch off. So it has a battery switch. Let's run these motors down so we can see what's in here. Look at that too. The trailer won't hit the ground, or the skeg won't hit the ground. That's actually a big deal, because if you forget to put the motor up, you don't ever have to be that guy at the ramp that pulls away and drags his skeg. Okay, here's our batteries, nice and tucked away. That's a nice little tight little box there, very nice. Okay, we've got our a garbage receptacle. That's legit. Like, nobody has garbages on their boats. It's always like stashing it in the gunwales and stuff. Fish Fighter products here, they're really sliders. So Fish Fighter makes excellent products. So we've got those on all rails, situated for every seat. Up front here, stowage. We've got lots and lots of storage up in here. Tons of storage. Washdowns up here. So this boat's got more options than many. Here's our washdown hose right here. Click on, you got it. And that's awesome, because it coils up. Keep you going here. There is our 1800 watt hour, 36 volt. This is a lithium battery here, boys. That's a legit setup right there. That's a lot of money. So that'll, and they last for years and years and years. Anchor up front, and we also, like we said, we have our Minnkota. We've got another Garmin up front here, and this is a 9-inch Garmin here. So Echo Map 943 XSV. Okay, fuel fill here, and we'll just hook this back up. This is awesome. Holds that in place. And you can remove the Minnkota Ulterra, and we have the anchor pulpit for the front. If you're going to need to run an Columbia River anchor system, you've got it there. We've got lighting inside the boat to illuminate the deck. And I wanted to put on here or show here that we have a Garmin Reactor 40 electric steering. Here's the remote for it here. And so that's going to also give you full control of the trolling motor remotely, as well as autopilot. Or you can use your bow mount. Either one. Like, you just get to decide, today do I feel like a bow mount, or do I want to use the transom? Because you got that. Or you can steer it with the bow mount and just put the motor straight. I mean, there's so many options here. We've got a lot going on here. Okay, really nice boat, great condition. Here's our plate here. 7-person, 3,600 pounds. A little scuff here and there on the floor just for conditionals. A couple places with the vinyls there. All in all, big boat, 22.5 feet from the transom to here, and you get to use every bit of that space. As well as you got a 105-inch beam here, side to side. Oh, rod lockers. Perfect, rod lockers on both sides. You know, all this extra stuff, fabricating in these rod lockers, having all that stuff, it really makes a boat that much not only sturdier, but also usable space. So that makes a lot, and that adds a lot to it. So this thing's a great deal. We're right around $59,000 on this thing. It's gonna be an excellent deal. It's a consignment, but it's gotta sell. So we're gonna get this thing sold. So bring your offers, let's get rolling on this, get you out fishing. This is an excellent boat for fishing. Come see us over here. We're right on Highway 101, as you can probably hear it driving by us. Next door to Taco Bell, easy to roll in and out. Breen Marine, Jackson, flip it around, let's see you. There's Jackson, and I'm Bobby, and we're happy to help you figure out if this boat will fit you. That's what we're all about. We like to get people in boats that get them all excited. That gets us excited, kind of keeps us rolling in this business.